we've got our max effort training. Our max effort's supposed to be the toughest set of the day. So quickly, let's remind you what you've got. A mechanical advantage drop set. All that means is a body weight drop set, meaning harder exercise, slightly easier exercise, slightly easier exercise, easiest exercise. Just like our cluster sets, as we get fatigued, we're regressing the exercise, which allows us to get more out of it without sacrificing our form. So we're coming down to the floor, don't need any equipment. If you know your push-ups limited, maybe have a pillow or something such that when you lower all the way down, you're not going quite as low. You can actually stop on the pillow. Down on the floor, we've got our mechanical advantage push-up drop set. 4 different push-ups, trying to get 3 reps of each, 12 total reps. Then we're gonna stay down on the floor, train some scapular retraction and some shoulder extension, training those prerequisites we need to really pull our shoulders behind us in our push-ups. So our first push-up variation, we've got 3 reps, pike push-ups, really shoulder dominant. Second 3 reps, we've got yoga push-ups, which is simply a traditional push-up on the way down. Then we press into a downward dog, kind of half push-up, half pike push-up. Then rep 3, we're going into traditional push-ups. Normal push-up down, normal push-up up. Our last 3 push-ups, traditional push-up down, lower to your knees, press up from your knees. So the mechanical advantage here is going from pike push-ups to yoga push-ups to normal push-ups to eccentric push-ups up from the knees. It gets a little bit easier every 3 reps, allowing you to keep doing it. Now, this is too hard for you. Don't worry about going all the way down, or maybe even just adjust your reps. You can go 2 reps of each if needed. Once we get that last rep, you're gonna stay down on the floor, and we'll talk you through those scapular retraction liftoffs next. So, time to hit our pike push-ups. So up in our pike push-ups, lift those hips up high, drive your ears back almost in line with your arms here. Want those hips lifted, knees can be a little bit bent. If you can straighten them and get forward up on your tiptoes, that's a little bit harder. This will be a little bit easier. On the way down, all we got, start bending those elbows, pull your head towards your fingertips. If you can tap down, great. If not, that's okay. Drive all the way up. That's 1, only 3. Big breath in. Try and elevate those scapula. Now retract, depress, pull through the shoulder blades, elbows pulling back, tap the head, drive through the floor overhead. Big breath in. Find that rib cage. Exhale, pull yourself down, tap the head, drive all the way back up. Next, walk yourself into a plank. Next up, we've got 3 yoga push-ups. It looks like a regular push-up on the way down. As soon as you get to the bottom, press overhead, just like that pike push-up. Do your best. It's okay if the reps aren't perfect. Get that head squeeze back. Big breath in, retract scapula, pull yourself down. Find the bottom, drive overhead, hips leading up. Find that modified downward dog. Back to a plank. Take a second, start lowering. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, pressing up, hips lead, hips high, drive into that slightly modified downward dog. One more time, challenge yourself, start lowering. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, driving up, lift those hips high, find that downward dog. Back to our traditional plank. We've got 3 regular push-ups, do your best. Start in protraction, hips up high, heel squeeze back. Breath in, retract and pull. 5, 4, 3, 2, and press up. Find protraction, right back in, retract and pull. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, drive up. One more time, do your best, can regress the range of motion if you need to. Pull down, drive up all the way, not resting here. Get a breath, same rep on the way down, up from the knees, lowering down, almost to the floor, tap those knees, drive up from the knees. Get a breath, lift those knees up, one more full rep, all the way down, find those knees, drive up, get your breath. Last rep, we're staying down prone on the floor. Start lowering. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Find the ground, stay there. Get a breath. So down prone, here's what we got. 6 reps, scapular retraction, liftoff. So simple. Love this pairing. Rib cage is down, glutes are squeezed, nose is 1 centimeter off the floor. I want you to retract those scapula, pull your hands up, hold that. 3, 2, 1, set down. Big breath in, reset. Exhale, lift off, hold. 3, 2, 1, set down soft. Don't let those shoulders jump up at all. Keep them low. Pinch those shoulder blades back, breath in, tension, lift off and hold, fail down slow, getting 6. Breath in, more tension, retract, lift off, hold that, fail down slow, 2 more reps. 3, 2, 1, set down soft. Try and challenge your wrist extension as well. Keep those fingertips squeezing up. Retract, lift those hands, hold that. 3, 2, 1, set down soft. Breath in, breath out. Slowly make your way back up to quadruped. It is time for set 2. Right back into our mechanical advantage drop set. Coming up into our pike position. Can keep those knees a little bit soft if you'd like. If you can lock those knees, try and get up on your tiptoes. Load your weight over your hands. Breath in. Head back in between your ears. Start bending those elbows, pulling yourself down. Pulling yourself down. Tap. Drive those hands all the way up. Try and find some scap elevation. Retract, depress, pull those elbows back. Pull those elbows back. Light on those tiptoes. Pressing up, pressing up, pressing up. Just one more. Breath in, more tension. Start pulling. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tap, drive all the way up. Walk yourself right into your plank. There's no rest here. Big breath in. Big breath out. Start lowering. 3, 2, 1. Press into that downward dog. Lead with your hips if you can. Right back to our plank. Go slow. Control yourself. Slowly lower, slowly lower. Start pressing into that downward dog. Hips lead, hips lead. Find that position. One more time. Breath in, tension, start lowering. 5, 4, 3, 2, driving up, lift those hips high. Back to a plank. Take a second. Big breath in, big breath out. Hips up high, heels back, head lifted. Start lowering. Traditional push-up all the way down. Press all the way through. Try and protract to the top. Back down. 5, 4, 3, 2, pressing up. Tougher than it looks. Don't go too low if you can't. Start lowering, start lowering. Last rep here, pressing all the way up. Last 3, we've got our eccentrics, lower controlled. Lower controlled, find those knees. Press up from the knees. Breath in, last full rep here. Start lowering, start lowering, start lowering. Find those knees, press up. Last rep, we stay down prone. Breath in, 5, 4, 3, 2, slowly fail down to the belly. Catch your breath. Big breaths in, big breaths out. Let that heart rate slow down. As you can see, mechanical advantage drop sets, no joke. Here's what I want you to do for this set. Try and come onto your fists. Gonna make it a little bit tougher on the liftoffs. Here's what we're gonna get. 3 reps liftoffs, and then we're gonna add elbow hinges for the second 3 reps. Follow along. You can watch this if you need to. Big breath in, nose 1 inch off the floor. Retract, lift those hands, hold that. 3, 2, 1, set down. Breath in, scapula, retract, lift those hands, keep the spine still. 3, 2, 1, set down. One more time, retract, lift those hands, hold that. 3, 2, 1, fail down slow. Okay, this next rep, we're gonna lift off the same, but then we're gonna extend our elbows up to the sky, hinge them back without sitting down. Gonna get 3. Breath in, retract, lift off, straighten the elbows up as high as you possibly can. Hold that. Bend the elbows back. Do not touch the floor. Challenge yourself. Hinge back up high. Hinge back up high. Hold. Bend back. Bend back. Do not set down. One more. Hinge up. Hinge up. Hinge up. Hold that. Bend back. Bend back. Slowly fail down. As you feel ready, we're back up in quadruped.